Yo, what up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is David Fuentes, aka Cartoon. I am the owner of Playing Out Pride Leaders Entertainment. It's a small independent record label. Started off as a skateboard company, maybe when I was like in middle school, early middle school. I used to like skateboarding. Looked up to Tony Hawk, Ryan. There was a bunch of skateboarders that just, I can't really think about in my head right now. But anyways, just a little introduction to myself, who I am, what I'm about, and yeah, so join my channel and hopefully we get some questions answered and things like that. Get to know me, I'll get to know you. Playing Out Pride Leaders Entertainment started, back in high school, back in middle school. Technically, Playing Out Pride Leaders Entertainment was a skateboard company back in middle school. Fuentes Inc. was the first label that I put on it. I used to skateboard in middle school, BMX, things like that. Rollerblade. My dad always bought me rollerblades, skateboards. So I'd be in the backyard skateboarding. I'd be in the basement rollerblading in the basement. My stepmom would get mad. I'd skateboard in the basement, in the backyard. I'd build ramps in the backyard, little 50-50 nosebleeds, alley-oops, and things like that. But at the same time, I played basketball. I was busy with basketball. I was busy with school, things like that. And then in events, I wanted to do something with my life. So originally, what I wanted to do was be a skateboarder. I wanted to be a skateboarder. I wanted to sign people to my skateboard company and have them with me. So Fuentes Inc. was the first label that I put on my company. When I started in high school hanging out with people that loved rapping, lyrics, and things like that, like for example, one of my homeboys named Jay Biddle, Jvedo. Shout out to my boy Jay Biddle. He's from Peru. We started recording in his house. First few songs that we started recording. I didn't really like being behind the scene, recording and things like that. What I like to do is the computer. More the engineer, making the music, recording them while they were doing it. So then Playing Out Pride Leaders Entertainment, the idea came in because at the time I started gangbanging. I started, really doing gang stuff, gang affiliation stuff, stealing cars, things that I shouldn't have been doing. And I could never really launch my business like that. I had so many plans. I still have plans, God willing. Make merch, Fuentes Inc. I got my labels, those labels that you see on Instagram. By the way, go follow me on Instagram, FUENTES_INC. You'll see all my labels that I got those made. I got those labels made back in the days, maybe high school days, maybe, or over high school. I'm not too sure, I can't remember. But Fuentes Inc. was the first label that I started, made it into Playing Out Pride Leaders Entertainment, which is now a record label. Which I scout people. I don't sign them to my label because I really don't have that much resource like I used to. I used to have a lot of resources. I used to have a lot of friends in the industry, but now I stepped back. I started going to church. I became a father. My daughter's 12 years old. I got dogs to take care of. And life is busy. You gotta work. Gotta pay child support. Things like that. So then I just decided to start a little landscaping and hauling business. It's called Fuentes Landscaping and Hauling. I started that, I think, when I was 18 years old. Me and my brother Chino, we started that company. We started, handing out flyers here in Herndon. We got a couple customers, started cutting grass in Leesburg, Ashburn, and from there we got referrals and things like that. My dad bought me my first trailer so I can start my company, so I keep pushing. But because I was a knucklehead, I never really took life serious. I kept getting locked up. I kept getting peer pressured into things that I didn't need to do. I didn't even involve myself in things. I got tatted up, going to jail, in and out, prison, in and out. But all that's over now, now thank God all that's over. So I'm taking now everything serious. I've registered my company. I've got them LLCs. I paid for everything, thank God. So now I'm just trying to move everything forward. But on this channel, on Playing Out Pride Leaders Entertainment YouTube channel, is going to focus on a lot of vlogs, music videos, music, since my label, I'm signed to DistroKid right now, and they what they do is they put my music onto the internet for everybody to hear it. I just gotta record and do the things like that. It's a really good thing. Yeah, I like that help. Now that I have that resource, I'm able to record my music. I'm able to put that online on Spotify, on Pandora, on iHeartRadio. And shout outs to my homies that work on iHeartRadio. Y'all know who you are, the DJs. They DJ at Rio Cantina. All of them, they're real cool. Hopefully someday they'll find one of my songs that will take off and be a club banger. Who knows? But yeah, 33 years old, turning 34 this year. I have a daughter of 12 years old. She's my everything at work. I do everything for her. I try to stay out of trouble for her. She's my queen. She's my queen. But when I started this channel, I didn't really have faith. You know, I started off at 0, and then through the months, years, right now, I'm not that high with the followers because I don't really promote myself as much. Sometimes I feel like social media doesn't really work in our favor since we're from Northern Virginia, and it's kind of hard for Northern Virginia people to get, especially coming from Herndon. A lot of people having a bad impression about Herndon. Everyone says, and this is because I'm out of experience. I come out of Herndon. I was a little artist from Herndon, Virginia, and a lot of people always badmouth and say that we're really ghetto here. Like, we're really ghetto here, and I don't think we're ghetto. I mean, everything looks different out there now. Back in the days, maybe it was ghetto. Maybe when I was growing up, it was a little ghetto. Now, it's a lot more civilized and things. But still, people still badmouth Herndon and say we're ghetto. But so it's kind of hard for us to lift up and become somebody. Maybe somebody in D.C., Alexandria, like Young Mo, Fat Trail, I Am Northeast. They made it because we have the president on that side, on Washington D.C. For us down here in Northern Virginia, it's kind of hard. It's very tight here. It's like we're on a military base. But anyways, I'm gonna focus a lot on trying to put more videos up. Like I said, my label, DistroKid and Play Now Cry Ladies Entertainment, they put my automatically put my YouTube videos, my music onto YouTube. So I don't really have to do much. I mean, unless I have to record from right here, then I do have to edit and put it up. But if it's music and things like that, thank God, my label's already just putting them up to the music. Right now I'm currently working on certain songs. I got a couple songs coming out. I'm buying more beats. I really don't like working off of free beats. It's just in me. I'd rather buy the beat, work on it. If it takes off, it takes off. If it doesn't take off, then at least I tried. But my game plan wasn't to be a rapper, wasn't to be none of that. I'm originally, to be honest with y'all, I'm a trapper. I'm a ball player. I played basketball in high school for South Lakes. I played for Wrestling Youth Basketball. Travel team, I played for Cedar Ridge. I was a point guard and a shooting guard. I loved it. My dad came to see me a couple games. He's always busy. My dad, one of those type of people that came from El Salvador here, and he just started working his ass off to make sure that we get what we want. So it's a little bit about me. It's a little introduction. It's not much, but if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Help me grow this channel. It's a new channel, like I said, so please, thank you for everybody joining, helping me out. Join my live on TikTok. I usually do them while I'm at work, so you guys can see what I do at my part-time, my full-time, or whatever. My TikTok, go to my Twitter. You can find me on Twitter. I know I post a lot of dumb stuff, but it's just me expressing myself. Don't even stress it. So TOONSKID, D double D's. Don't forget my Snapchat. Go at me on Snap. Go at me on Instagram. All my social media, just add me. I might follow back. I try to follow back. I really don't like cell phones. I don't use cell phones that much. I just like face-to-face conversations instead. But since nowadays we're in 2023, everybody's doing social media. Everybody's making money off social media. Might as well give it a try. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I might just hit the block and start trapping again. I'm just like, anyway, subscribe to Play Now Cry Ladies Entertainment. Like I said, my name is David Fuentes, aka Cartoon. I'll be catching y'all. Thank you for everything.